Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, we're going to be talking about building wealth with Dogecoin. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And back in early 2023, I started doing videos about wealth building and looking at cryptocurrency overall, and of course specifically Dogecoin, and how Dogecoin has had significant gains ever since it was created back at the end of 2013. It has actually outperformed Bitcoin. And there's all this talk about Bitcoin, but over this period of time, Dogecoin, because it does these pumps in these short windows of time that are astronomical pumps, it does outperform the slow and steady gains of Bitcoin. So wealth building can still happen, particularly with Dogecoin. We're going to talk about it. Let me show you the charts in the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. We start here looking at the current price of Dogecoin, and Dogecoin's at 33 cents. So 33 cents, recovery again from the overnight, the other night, the big drop in all of crypto because of DeepSeek. And we talked about that yesterday with the NVIDIA chips and market cap crash in the stock market that happened, and crypto followed. But we have this recovery line and we're watching it, and overnight we bounced off that line again. So in a short-term time frame, that is a good sign. And we'll see how this goes. Bitcoin is over 102, holding very well, and looks like it's on its way to eclipsing 103,000 again, which it touched on overnight. But again, short-term, this is really just kind of some sideways action, consolidation again, waiting for that next move up. So what's overall happening? Well, you wake up every morning, right? Wake up every morning and you check the charts and you're like, yeah, it's another okay day, recovering, unlike yesterday where everything was down. That is a short-term thing. This week, this is what we're looking at for the FOMC. And interest rates, they're going to be the same. There's going to be no change. They're not going to drop them, not going to raise them. The Fed is going to leave them as they are. There's now a 99.5% chance that the rates stay as they are currently. There's this 0.5% that they may drop them. And if Trump had his way, he would have Jerome Powell drop the rates. But most likely everyone is still betting on, nope, they're going to stay the same this time, and maybe next time we'll look at a decrease. That'll still be some trading volatility, that rate drop or stay the same. That announcement is going to come out Wednesday. That'll be tomorrow, so we will certainly be watching that. But Ali says, look, 4 years ago on this date, this is what happened to the price of Dogecoin. Dogecoin was down below a penny. It had drifted down below a penny, and then on January 28th, 2021, it rocketed up over 800%. So we will be celebrating this on the Tuesday afternoon live stream here on ChrisBacks, because this is when I bought my first Dogecoin during this rocket up. Yes, I bought on the green candle, but there were circumstances behind it, and I will tell you why, if you hadn't already heard of what was happening then and why this happened and what this means for the future going forward as well. Could we have a repeat of this kind of move, or is it going to be slow and steady gains? What does this mean for Doge? So we'll be exploring that on the Tuesday afternoon live stream. So make sure you're subscribed and you've got your notifications on so you know when I go live and we talk more about this. Dogecoin ETF. What is this? Why would a Dogecoin ETF lead to wealth building? Interesting. We've been covering the ETF potentials and why major financial institutions may be looking at Dogecoin. Yes, a Dogecoin ETF simplifies access to Doge by letting investors track its performance through traditional brokerage accounts without actually owning the cryptocurrency. The ETF approval could boost Doge's legitimacy as an as institutional investors view regulated products as safer and more credible. An ETF launch may drive higher trading volumes and liquidity, likely increasing Doge's price. Regulatory approval still uncertain. That's still a risk out there, but odds are suggesting, I think it's still a 90-day time frame before the middle of April. Some are saying late 2025, but the timeline is on. So what's going on with Dogecoin ETF? We'll continue to watch this as time goes forward, but the impact on Doge, we can just look at what happened with the Bitcoin spot ETFs and the impact that that had just over a year ago when Bitcoin started trading its ETF. What would that mean with Doge? If Doge did something similar, Doge could reach $1. And the advantage of Dogecoins is there's no futures product that is going to convert to a spot ETF and have a bunch of people who are locked in. They're going to be selling, because there was that selling pressure from Grayscale going against Bitwise and BlackRock and others that were buying. There'll be none of that selling. It could all be up. So, can you believe market credibility for Dogecoin, though? I mean, it is in the works. There is one that has been applied for. It looks like that's Rex Osprey, and the second is Bitwise, and it looks like they've created this legal entity in the state of Delaware upon which they're going to make their SEC application. So that's happening. And what does that mean for price appreciation in the ETF launch, and why you should be investing in Dogecoin now and front-running that before that happens? That's what we're going to continue to talk about, because wealth building is not done in a day. It is done over time. Although, I mean, we could continue to look at this chart again and just say, well, an 800x in like a day and a half would certainly help, right? That would certainly help. And at this point, that would bring Dogecoin up over $2. That's right, we would have over $2 Dogecoin. You know, when someone says, oh, what about market cap? And Ali's like, oh my God, another guy talking about market cap. If market cap matters, can you explain why XRP's market cap is bigger than BlackRock? I mean, it's just like, it's cryptocurrency, right? You see how trends go. And once the FOMO kicks in, price can go up. But there's a lot of other things going on too, right? Elon Musk sparks Dogecoin buzz with playful offer to creator. That's right. We did have this post from Billy Marcus saying, I'm officially unemployed, help. And then Elon said, hey, you want to work at Doge? That's Department of Government Efficiency. And Elon said, would be kind of perfect. Is Elon offering Billy Marcus a job at the Department of Government Efficiency? And then, would Doge, is it going to run on the Dogecoin blockchain? Is that something that could happen? I mean, Billy coded Dogecoin, right? That all, we'll see. Now, this post on X has now been deleted, so a lot of people speculating what is going on. But could we have a potential short squeeze on the horizon as well? This is the other thing we've been watching, are the liquidation heat maps. And we see all of this liquidity up here above the Dogecoin current price. And that if Doge starts moving up and we start seeing all of these shorts getting liquidated, then FOMO could kick in and price could accelerate up. And that's what we've been mapping this. Now we know there's still a lot of long leverage down here, and we see those leverage sweeps happen. Usually that's more around Bitcoin and ETH, but Dogecoin could do the same. But once the price starts appreciating and we start to see those shorts getting squeezed out, that means that's much more buying that has to come back into the market, right? To take those short positions out, and price starts accelerating. Then, well, Do we see that kind of appreciation? Because that's what happened 4 years ago. This was all to take out the shorts. And will we see that again? So another thing to watch for. Now, Gel, as he does, right, he's looking back at Bitcoin. He's saying, if we look back at 2017 when Trump took office for his first term, this is the price appreciation that we had for Bitcoin through the rest of 2017. There were big pullbacks, but it was all bull market up through the end of the year. And here we are in 2025. Trump enters office a second time. We're consolidating here. But the consolidation is at $102,000 now instead of like $850,000 where we're in 2017. Is this on the horizon? If that is, and Bitcoin is going to go up by this magnitude, Dogecoin would most likely go up higher. So Dogecoin. How to become a millionaire with Doge by 2030? Well, you could become a millionaire this year. Depends on how much Doge you have, right? And what you think the price target is. If you think Doge is going to $1, well, then you need to have 1 million Dogecoin, right? 1 million Dogecoin you'll be a millionaire this year if Dogecoin goes to $1. And what Watcher Guru is looking at is, look, Dogecoin has turned several early investors into multimillionaires. The asset is among the most successful cryptocurrency projects in the market. Doge's price skyrocketed during the 2021 bull run, and people who got a whiff of the project in its early days made big gains with minimal investments. Now, you need a little bit more investment because the price is higher, right? It's not below a penny anymore, but great gains can still be had. And along with that, we don't know where Bitcoin is going to go. Is Bitcoin going to go to 200K, 500K, or even higher? What kind of gains will Bitcoin have? And if Doge does have a short squeeze, Doge could rocket up at increased percentages. That is what can happen. So right now, again, we had a correction down, back down to 33 cents now. And again, the dip went down to 30 and a half yesterday, and some of you were buying on that dip. But where can this go forward from here? Now, Changelly is being very conservative and saying by 2030, we're just kind of in the dollar range here. I think that's too conservative for Dogecoin, especially looking out to 2030. 5 years from now, because we're going to go through the rest of this bull market. We may have a bear in 2026, recovery in 2027, start to retest 2028, and then bull in 2029 again if we follow those 4-year cycles. But it's all about coin count, and it's all going to be coin count and what the potential prices are for Doge. And do you really want Doge to be part of your portfolio? Well, I mean, we'll see what these ETFs do, but I mean, this institutional investment coming into Dogecoin could have a huge potential impact on Doge as well, particularly with Elon Musk's involvement, the federal government and Doge. Are they going to use a Dogecoin blockchain? Is Dogecoin going to become a currency on X or with Tesla? It's just, all of that is in store and could be what propels Dogecoin. So wealth building, yes, Dogecoin can be part of your portfolio or your overall portfolio. However you want to do it, I'm still very bullish on Doge, and I'm going to keep stacking Dogecoin as we go forward as well. Even after I buy my house, we're still going to be stacking Dogecoin. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about wealth building with Dogecoin? How are you doing on your coin count? Give the video a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.